quite possibly the most reliable website for FC25 coins. Go check out MMOXP for the best price, the best guarantee. Use the code META, that's code META, for the best cheapest coins. You can get yourself a 5% discount. Oh, boom! What are we doing? How are we doing? How are you guys doing? Don't know what that intro was. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we do have top 5 best players in each position, but the thing is, here's the catch. It is under 100,000 coins. I'm going to try and do a few budgets with this video as well. It's just to showcase, like, you know, what's the best under 100k essentially. Shout out to Morsi for this video idea. He obviously does top 5 videos as well as me, but he also did the 100k, so I'm shouting him out. You know, you gotta shout out who you can, man. Give credit to where it's due. Now we do have the top 5, and in my personal opinion, goalkeepers doesn't really matter, man. Use who you want. I just feel like it's a collection of things that makes the keeper good. Their height, their weak foot in terms of passing, as well as the reaction time, you know, and also obviously playstyle pluses now that EA added that. So we've got obviously Courtois. You don't even really care about what he has. It's Courtois, bro. Do I really need to be saying why this guy is top 5? He is essentially the best goalkeeper in the game, in my personal opinion. From what I've versed, you could even argue maybe Alisson deserves to be there. He is in here, of course. We've got Donnarumma. There is a goalkeeper I think I've missed out in this top 5, but I feel like these are the top 5, man. 6'5". You got Donnarumma. He's good height. Obviously not the best weak foot. Same thing with Courtois, but I think 3-star is at least somewhat decent. You also have to look at the player roles. I feel like sweeper keeper plus is also good, as well as goalkeeper plus. Both of them are good. There's not really that much room for failure when it comes to roles, because essentially if you want your goalkeeper to be a sweeper keeper or goalkeeper plus, then by all means get that keeper in your team. Like if you want a plus for goalkeeper, like a traditional goalkeeper that stays his line, doesn't really come out that much. You know, he's very traditional. I'd say get yourself like a Donnarumma, get yourself like a Alisson. But yeah, we've got Ter Stegen as well. He's a sweeper keeper plus, kind of like a Manuel Neuer, you could say. He's actually a better Manuel Neuer. Unfortunately, Manuel Neuer has fallen off, bro, so he won't be in this top 5. But I'd say in terms of maybe Bundesliga is top 5, of course, bro, come on. But yeah, Ter Stegen, I'd say he's a good goalkeeper in terms of reflexes. Not the tallest, but he has the 4-star weak foot, so it compensates, bro, by all means. So yeah, we got obviously him being preferred right foot. Yeah, it's not a bad card at all, man. We got obviously Martinez as well, 4-star weak foot, man. You know, it's very OP, especially if you know how to kick the ball and bolt from the back. 4-star weak foot helps so much, man. What does Martinez actually have? Apparently people were saying he's one of the best goalkeepers in terms of Premier League right now. He's also got 1v1 close down, which is a very OP playstyle, might I add, because essentially they're just very good at 1v1s. But yeah, as I said, goalkeepers are subjective, so completely up to you. And then we got the very last one right there. If it ain't the man himself, least but definitely not least, man was gonna say, I mean last but not least, Deflector Plus, which I don't know what that is, bro. It says unique animations when deflecting the ball, maximum power to parry shots. So yeah, he probably parries shots, not like other goalkeepers where they essentially rebound the ball into the opposition. I hate when that happens. So at least he has the Deflector Plus, which means the ball goes further when he essentially saves the ball, which is kind of nice. But he also doesn't have the 4-star weak foot, which is okay. But I feel like Alisson in this game is just really like traditional and makes the least mistakes. That's what you kind of want, you know. I thought he actually had goalkeeper plus. My bad. He has sweeper keeper plus. Nonetheless, though, very nice goalkeeper. I'd probably say him and Courtois is the best right now. Let's move over to the center backs, though. Yeah, tell me who's your favorite top 5 center backs before I get into this one. Under 100k. Now there is a couple of bad boys right here, and the first one will be the main man Rudiger. Now if you look at Rudiger, right, he's I think 88k if I'm not mistaken. Some would say Militao deserves to be a, you know, some would say a couple of other boys, but I feel like the thing with Rudiger is he's got 91 sprint speed. I know he has 71 acceleration, but the way he catches up to an opponent is tenfold, bro, especially if you don't touch your back line. And then when you do, it's very good. And he's got 6'3", 86 reactions, 80 composure, bro. Very nice defending stats as well as aggression is what makes the card so good. I mean, we all know Rudiger is a very good, kind of like a Pepe / Ramos in their time. Defender plus as well, which is always nice. And then he has the Bruiser plus. So yeah, in terms of just being a sheer brute force, your man Rudiger is the guy. So yeah, I definitely think get him in your team. He's only 80k, bro. So yeah, you can also link to Mendy, and that's a very, very meta backline already. So yeah, next one's going to be Ibanez. Now, I had to include him because he only came out recently, right? He's 100,000 coins on the dot, but you can definitely get him under 100k if you obviously have fodder. But yeah, what I liked about this card is he's not really the tallest, right? But I like the way he moved with the ball. I've used him for 23 games, and he got me like 10 wins in champs, I think it was it 11, something like that. But yeah, he doesn't really have the defender plus trait, but I think all the other stuff compensate because he's kind of like that agile center back. Maybe if you have alongside like VVD, that's a little bit more tall, more brute force, he would be very nice in terms of ball playing. So his passing and stuff is nice already. Short passing 90, bro. So yeah, imagine this guy going into an Evo in the future. It's going to be amazing. But what I liked about him though was definitely the pace, bro. Like catching up to defenders. I mean, he's got a paired 87 pace basically of acceleration as well as sprint speed. If you add a shadow on him, some would add an anchor just to boost physical defending and pace, but I'd add a shadow just to boost his defending because he does have a low defensive awareness for center back, but I feel like if you don't touch your center backs, it doesn't really matter in that case. But yeah, I liked him. He's definitely top 5. Next one's going to be Araujo. What a irritating card to verse, bro. Used him for 6 games. Only downfall is trying to link the card. For some reason, man, even having Barca players like Guijaro, Bonmati, you still can't link the card as much. You need them from the exact same team. But it makes sense. That's just chemistry, I guess. But you can link him through, obviously, De Jong. You got Balde, Ter Stegen. Those cards aren't as great, except for maybe De Jong, to link to Araujo. So yeah, Koundé maybe as well, alongside him. Speaking of Koundé, he's here as well. I mean, come on, Van der Ven, do I need to speak more about him? But yeah, Koundé, Van der Ven, and Araujo, I don't really need to be saying that much. These center backs are just really great, under 100k, and they went down as well because of the market crash. I don't know why there was a market crash. Tell me in the comments if you know any of the traders. But yeah, these are definitely the top 5. Tell me if... Let's have a civilized debate in the comments. Do not absolutely shear me apart. Is that a word? Don't tear me apart, bro. I'm just providing my personal... I'd say also trying to be objective as well. Top 5 list. So yeah, for center backs, let's jump over to the... I think it's fullbacks now. So yeah, for fullbacks, this one... Now, I didn't want to include Evos in this one. I had to though. The thing is, it's just so tough to not include Evos. You have to include Evos because they're also part of the power curve. So for me, there's a couple of Evos right here. We got Karchawi though being the first one. She's 105k, 5k over budget, but it's more or less 100k right there. People be like, Mike, under 100k, and then this, she's 105k. Who cares, bro? Just get 5,000 coins. You got yourself one of the best... Well, 105k. Got yourself one of the best left backs in the game. In my opinion, could even be top 5 best left backs right now because of the skill moves. She's got explosive pace. Doesn't really have the playstyle pluses or I'd say defense as well as like height for a left back. But going up the field, she's gonna be insane. But also coming back, she's not gonna be too bad. As you can see, man, I definitely think add. What would you add on her? Probably something like a sentinel, bro, to boost defending and physical. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, do you think this card is one of the best left backs right now? Especially for under 100k, it's a steal. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a steal, bro. But yeah, we got the next one being Bombasto, which is actually 121k. By the time I was recording this, she had gone down a bit. But I mean, I'd give myself about a 25k over budget stipulation, if I can say that. So if they're over 25k, then you can actually tear me apart, bro. Pause. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can say in the comments, Mike, what? But yeah, in my opinion, Bombasto, man, I mean, for 121k is actually kind of a steal, bro. Like, if you actually look at this card and deep it, she's one of the better left backs in terms of animations in game. She has everything. I mean, she's got literally everything above 80 except for physical stats. It's a good card. It's a very, very good card, man, especially with pace wise. Yeah, I definitely think add a sentinel as well to boost her defending stats. And yeah, next one's gonna be Udogi, and I actually have to go to Fudbin for this because this Udogi is not the gold one. This is the 86 one through. Brilliant Bombasto. Speaking of Bombasto, literally the Evo, you buy his normal gold card, which is like 2k, then you get him through the 70,000 coin Evo, which you can get him to 90 pace, 81 defense. You know, it ups literally everything except for physical stats. And yeah, this card was lacking a bit of the dribbling stats, so now he has 82 dribbling, which is not really the greatest increase, but as you can see, man, shooting went up 10, shooting went up, pace went up two times, passing went up 8. it's a good, I'd say it's a good Evo. It's a good Evo. Is it worth 70k though? I'd still say under 100k it's the best left back, top 5 for sure. Let's move over to the next one, and it is going to be Mendy, bro. Of course he's here, boys. What are you saying, man? Mendy's definitely here. He's 106k as well, so he's perfect price. 6k over budget, but yeah, Mendy's Mendy. Do I need to say more? Next one's going to be Karioglu, and not even this version, the next one. Now I did this version, I think it was through the club member and then intro to stat limit, something like that, and I got him to 83, and I've used him 186 games. I love this card in game. His presence in game is what makes the card so good, and that's what I keep saying. If you can see a card the whole time, essentially that card is amazing. Like Karioglu at that left flank, every time I see him, bro, he's defending, you know, also because of his hair in game as well. It's a sick card, I won't lie. So I can only imagine getting the 86 one. You know, let's just see what difference it makes. So he has plus 14 shooting, plus 2 pace. It's a good Evo. I definitely think it's a good Evo. You got to get it through the intro to stat limits if you still have that one. But if you have only yeah, so you actually, yeah, so you can actually just go through intro to through Brilliant Bombasto, which is kind of the same thing, bro. You know, he still looks amazing. I mean, defensive work is up. It's a nice card, man. Let's move over to the right backs now. Now we've got Mingueza, which can actually get upgraded through, I think it was the, what Evo was this? Let's quickly see. It was through the Trailblazers Turbo, which you can get him. Sorry, I keep going through back and forth, but it makes sense. You can get him to an 85, amazing pace, very, very nice defense. I mean, that card for practically free, bro. I mean, how much is his normal card? It's 22,000 coins, bro. I mean, look at that, 85, and look at his stats as well. Obviously, 3-star, 3-star is a bit of a letdown, but amazing dribbling stats for someone that's 6 foot. He's gonna be like a Cap de Villa when he was good. I'm not saying he's bad, but you know what I mean? When Cap de Villa was really good, he's kind of like that type of card. He's got intercept as well, base, which is nice. Ping pass as well. It's a solid card. I mean, up the field as well is nice. Doesn't obviously have the shooting, but amazing short passing as well. For me, that's going to be top 5 under 100k for sure. We got Scott, which is, she's okay, I'll be real. 4-star weak foot is nice. I think she's like 60k right now. Yeah, she's like about 50k. It's okay, bro, nothing crazy. She has the base anticipate, which helps the card a lot, and the jockey in terms of like progression of like coming back, you know, jockeying, watching the opponents, and then pouncing when she gets the chance. She's a nice card when it comes to projecting the attackers, I'd say. Yeah, 4 games played. I'll be real, just use Gold Walker, man. Di Lorenzo as well. Dallo, we all know the Evo Dallo, the 86 one. Need I say more? What a card. Probably the best right back right now in FC 25, I'd say. Judging by his previous version, what is actually the difference between these two? So 70k, I'll be honest, this card's actually better value. Like, you're just spending an extra 130k. I know it's a lot, but on a right back, that card's is gonna be a beast, bro. And he will actually keep his price, I think, awfully a lot. A couple of pros are using him as well, and he links very, very nicely to some players. Yeah, for me, that's a solid card. But as I said, just use Gold Walker, and then that's the top 5 best left back / right backs under 100,000 coins. Do you guys agree with this? Maybe who deserves to be here? What do you think? Maybe Davies. I don't think Davies deserves to be at left backs. Yeah, let's move over to the midfielders. And for midfielders, for the first time for top 5, I've actually got 5. I've got exactly 5 midfielders. So as you can see right here, we got the very first one. I think I leaked the screen, doesn't matter. Sissoko, bro, what a card. Now, if you have Thuram, Sissoko is basically a better Thuram, you could say. 24,000 coins, you can get him to an 86 as well. He is going to be phenomenal. Let's just say that. 85 pace, 76 shooting, 85. Oh my days, he actually has everything 85 except for shooting. I mean, what the hell are we doing, bro, if you get him to the 86? That's insane. I've never seen that before. Yeah, one of the better CMs in game. I'm going to do that card. I mean, it's practically free as well. You just need your time. Is your time free? That's always a good option, good question. But yeah, very, very nice card. 24k and then a free new foundation Evo. Yeah, for me, that is a solid card. I mean, the thing is, with this type of card, right, we all know how good his previous versions were in previous FIFAs. Now I can only imagine he has the same exact animations and stuff. Knowing EA, they don't change the code. Yeah, holding plus for CDM and box to box plus for CM. It's perfect, bro. You know, if you want a more of a brute force deep lying kind of like a CDM, then you go for holding plus. If you want a box to box, someone that can do everything, jack of all trades, then Sissoko's still your man. And what I like about him, the only downfall, actually what I don't like about him, is the stamina. I thought he had better stamina, but obviously if you improve him to 86, you'll get still 80 stamina. So cheers, Jeff. But I definitely think add like a shadow on him if you want him for defensive. But yeah, none. Let's move over to the next one. Enough of that glazing. Yeah, Bellingham is the next one. He's 102,000 coins. I don't think he needs any introduction. It's Bellingham, bro. Playmaker plus for Cam. Some would say better Cam than CDM for CM. I'd just say he's a good box-to-box CM in-game. His animations help him a lot. It's Bellingham. And he's 100k. This market crash is crazy. Next one's going to be De Jong. What a card. I can't say it enough, bro. This card in-game, right, is just so good. I don't know what it is. If you know how to just utilize your CMs and don't touch your backline, defend with this man and you'll see. Use a shadow on him. Bro, you are going through the roof with this card. He is so good. Holding plus as well for CDM. What I like about him as well is the press proven base. So like the ball retention in terms of like running past plays as well as defending is very good, because he's also got the flair, he's got long ball pass. Doesn't really have defending play styles, which I didn't really notice, but he's more of a CM, I'd say, box to box. Better attacking than defending, you'd say, but he still is good at defending. Trivela plus as well. When it was OP, this man was cooking, because nobody expected it, bro. 69 shooting, he will get that ball in, trust me. With the Trivela pluses and pluses in general, it's just very OP for playstyle. So yeah, next one's going to be Cole Palmer, aka bro. Something about this card I just don't like, bro. How is he so good? He's like real life, actually. You wouldn't expect it, bro. Would skill posture and then just shoot like a very nonchalant shot and it will go in. It's 4-star skill moves. Yeah, for me, this this Palmer is so good in game. Yeah, dead ball plus as well. Is actually very underrated one for corners as well as free kicks. Finesse shot as well, base. This card for me might be one of the most overlooked cards. If you use him, you'll know how good he is. Trust me, I know this guys in the comments currently watching. This card is amazing, bro. Trust me, boys. I've versed him a lot of times, and I must say, one of the better cams I've versed, man. I think ball control, reactions, dribbling, composure is what makes him so good. Definitely added Hunt on him if you're using him as a cam. But yeah, excuse me, I was just having Starbucks, bro, so I'm a bit gassy, bro. Your boy's a bit gassy, but we move, man. Next one's going to be Arda. I can never pronounce his name. Is it Guler? Arda Guler? I think that's how you say it. He's going to be the next one. Now we've got cams. Shredder strikers, you got obviously your playmaker pluses, we got your CMs, which is your box to box or holding, and you got your CDMs, which is your deep lying / holding. I've included 2 cams, I've included, you know, a couple of cards, and I'd say this one is probably one of the better cams right now in terms of evos, and in terms of just sheer like good value, he's up there, bro. I mean, 72 likes. Arda Güler, bro, he is looking phenomenal. 4-star as well. You can play him as a half winger plus or as a right mid. Doesn't really have any CM quality, so he's not as box to box at all. But as a cam, half winger plus is nice because he can roll and be a free role player, you could say. Technical, base, and trickster. So trickster, if you know what normal trickster does with the fake shots at certain angles, it's gonna be a phenomenal card. I mean, I might even just do this card. I keep on saying it for everyone, but he looks phenomenal and he has good links as well. Yeah, that card for me is nothing short of amazing. I mean, for value as well. Yeah, very nice card, man. Let's move over to the next one. It is going to be no one, because that is the very last one. It is top 5. Tell me if you agree. There is actually one card that I wanted to include, but I feel like it's a bit biased from my part. It is going to be Williams. I've included her multiple times in the past. Farah Williams for me is one of the better valued cards in this game. She's currently under 100k. I think she's like 60k. What I liked about her is her passing. She's got 5-star weak foot. She has good dribbling as well. Very nice shooting. You could argue she's in top 5. Who would you replace though? Maybe De Jong, I don't know. But I love this Farah Williams. She's amazing in game. And she also has flair plus. So what I liked about her is when she dribbles, right? For some reason, the technical side of things, holding down R1 on PlayStation, she moves insane, bro. So yeah, I think in terms of a midfielder, she's one of the better. cards right there that can do everything. Better box to box than anything, but she doesn't even have the trait, I think, of box to box, right? She only has the Playmaker plus, which is still very, very good in terms of passing. So yeah, very, very nice card. But yeah, I just included her as a honorable mentions type vibe. Let's move over to the next one. It's going to be the wingers and then the strikers, bro. Now for wingers, right, I actually have one card that I wanted to include. I'll actually show it on Fudbun right here. This card looked insane, bro. And I've actually leaked the whole page of wingers. It doesn't really matter. But look at this Morris, bro. McKenna Morris. 85 rated. If you can get an inform, go through intro to stat limits, bag of tricks, you get it to 4-star, 4-star. Please look at the stats. I'm not gonna say anything, bro. Just look at the stats. Have you looked? 79 composure is the only downfall, I'd say, but 93 reactions. For a winger, she's gonna be quick, nippy. She has 82 heading accuracy alongside 84 interceptions. I think I cooked, bro, and this is why I like doing these videos, because I include like one of the better you know, like just underrated cards, bro. But yeah, Trickster plus, sorry, base. She can do the fake shots, bro, at certain angles. That is nice. She also has technical base. I mean, in terms of a transitioning card, someone that just quick, nippy, just does a job in terms of like a winger aspect, she's going to be one of the better ones. And she can come back on defense type vibes. 4-star, 4-star. I love this card, bro. I definitely had it as a top 5, but I don't think a lot of people use the Overster, so by all means. But yeah, let's move over to the left wingers and actual right wingers that are top 5. We got Martins, Joao Felix. This is the Evo. Any good Evo with him is solid because he's got the 5-star skills, of course. Mane, he's got an Evo as well. I will showcase in a bit. We got Rashford. I mean, I've played 173 games. It's only right, bro. A couple of people have used him. Everybody has used him, let's be honest. Not a couple of people, a lot of people, bro. Everyone's done this card. If you're a meta rat, you have done him. But I wouldn't lie, I did him because I love United. At least that's what I'm telling myself. But yeah, I do like this type of card because he's got power shot plus. He just moves nicely in game. Obviously lacks dribbling aspects, but you can always add a chem style that fixes that, bro. But yeah, what a card. Next one's gonna be Neymar, bro. Does he need an introduction? Neymar is such a good card when it comes to movement, when it comes to AI. I feel like he's a better cam than winger, though. That's saying a big statement, but he's a better cam than winger in my personal opinion. From what I've seen, better cam than winger. I just feel like he moves better at cam. I don't know why. But yeah, that's going to be the wingers. For left wingers, let's move over to the right wingers. We've got Ajibare. Do I need to say more? She's the player of the month. Chiesa, gold. Do I need to say more? We've got Foden, which is a very underrated one, bro. Very underrated. 10 games played. I used him as a... I think it was, yeah, loan. Bro, and even I think it was Huge Gorilla said he's one of the better cards he's used that's cheap. Like he rated him like a 9 out of 10. And what I liked about him was his animations, bro. He's got technical plus as well. And then the first touch. If you know how to utilize first touch, very good. Especially like there's actually an OP technique recently I've seen that a lot of people are doing with the first touch. I might actually do a video about it. I gotta just learn it though. But yeah, we got Diaby Inform. We got Adama Traore, which was free. So obviously a good card under 100k. And then yeah, Morris, which I said just now. But yeah, tell me if you agree with this list. I will showcase which ones I was speaking about though. In terms of Evos, it was the 85 Mane and then Felix. Now look at this Mane card, bro. 4-star, 4-star. Insane pace, insane shooting, insane dribbling, as well as very decent stamina for a winger. I mean, for this type of card, bro, he's going to be so good in game, and that's what he lacked. He lacked the pace elements. He just lacked raw elements in terms of what a winger needs, you know? So yeah, by all means, for me, that's good. And then obviously the Joao Felix, which you can get to 89 pace, 85 shooting through chained evos. Let's move over to the strikers. You know what? For this one, I won't even just... stall it. I'll just showcase the exact ones I was saying. And for strikers, it's a very touchy subject. A lot of people have different opinions on strikers. For me personally, I feel like these are the top 5. Tell me in the comments if you agree. Griezmann, everybody knows he needs no introduction. Haaland, if you know how to use this card, he might be the best striker in the game. I mean, every time when I've versed someone that knows how to use him, I can't deal with him at all. Haaland just absolutely pounces on my plays. He's got 96 finishing, will never miss. Probably add a catalyst to boost his acceleration, I guess. But yeah, we got Salmon. You could say what deserves to be, but I feel like Salmon comes out on top in terms of the gals. And yeah, a lot of people have it in their team. And you can get it to 86 as well. I mean, look at that stats. We got obviously the next one, Guirassy, came out recently as well. Kind of like a A Lukaku in his prime time, like Everton Lukaku, I'd like to say. 6'2", 4-star, 4-star. This type of card, if you know how to utilize, kind of like a Haaland. Chip shot plus is just so dead, but finesse shot base is decent, as well as the first touch in terms of elements is a very nice compensation for the nation because he is a little bit tall, bro. But yeah, next one's going to be David, came out recently, 5-star weak foot. Very nice false 9++, can be utilized as kind of like a CF role. Very nice. Advanced forward as well. Tell me if you agree though. This is the top 5 best players under 100,000 coins. I've been your boy MetaMike. Hit that like, subscribe, or catch you boys in the very next one. Check out MetaMike XP. Use the code META if you want players above 100k. Cheers, boys.